All right, so you're probably here. I don't know how you even came here, but if you're here, I'm happy to meet you. And this is my first video about learning in public. I've decided to take my Chinese learning process seriously and finally go for it. And it's a little bit of a walk of shame kind of situation that I'm going through right now because I've been living in Taiwan for almost, I think, 5 years, and I can barely speak Chinese. And I thought that I was like this guy who could take languages very easily because I already speak three languages, sorry, four languages, including my native tongue. And because I do that, then I thought, oh yeah, I can definitely learn this and just pick it up, which was completely delulu. I absolutely did not kind of pick it up. And I definitely need to study this very, very intentionally in order to make this work. So, yeah, my name is Juan. I can speak obviously Spanish. I'm Colombian. First language, native tongue is Spanish. Second, English. Third, Italian. My mom decided to put me in Italian classes very, very early. So as a child, I learned Italian and it kind of stuck, and I'm fairly fluent in it. And then Portuguese, which is a little bit of a cheat, and I kind of don't think it counts because it's like, I don't know, like Spanish with a nasal infection. And if you already speak Italian and Spanish, kind of Portuguese is pretty straightforward. And so I'm in Taiwan. I now need to learn Chinese, and well, that is a completely different ballgame. I pick up things in there, but honestly, not even to have a decent conversation. I have enough to order tea on tea stores. People live on tea here, and I've become addicted. Enough to order food in a restaurant, but that's about it. I can say where I'm from, and I can say what I do for work. And that's about it, which is not even enough to have a conversation, is just enough to be polite to someone. And that's about it. So this is my first video. I have kind of like outlined just a couple of things that I decided to do. So I've decided that my approach on attacking this language, and I've tried multiple times, is one, we're going to do top-down learning. So most apps, most texts go build little from like small building blocks, and we start stacking. So we learn some words, and then we put together sentences, and then we put together kind of like ideas, and until we can go from lower complexity to higher complexity. And I was like mind blown by old talk that I saw of Stephen Krashen about language acquisition, and also a lot of like comprehensible input, and it really blew my mind. So I started researching comprehensible input resources for Chinese, and I've decided to give that a shot. And I've been like dabbling on it for maybe a month, just listening to it, and I really enjoy it. So now I'm going to start doing it disciplined, structured every day. So top-down learning, comprehensible input, language and context, larger ideas, full sentences, full like probably 8-minute videos that I take in, or 10-minute videos or 15-minute videos that I immerse myself in the video for that amount of time. Then I review it, then I read the transcription, and then I consume it again. And then I dip into this until I start getting the structure. So acquisition first, comprehensible input, top-down learning, like bigger, seeing the language in context and getting the language in context, instead of kind of like using Duolingo thing where you can I get independent words all one by one. Third, learning in public, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm recording this video. I'm going to upload it. Whoever watches it, like, that's cool, but I'm just putting it out there. So I just make myself accountable on the process that I am. Fourth, I'm going to track my progress, and I will keep on going, tracking the time I spend like exposing myself to the language so I can know that how much I can comprehend from that content that I've been exposing myself multiple times, and tracking also vocabulary, phrases, creating vocabulary list, phrase books. Again, top down. I do understand that we do need to build those vocabulary lists, those phrases lists, but we start with the larger and then we derive from there. And then the fifth principle is consistency, and make it a daily thing, even if it's small. Just consistency. Like I said, walk of shame, 5 years here, and I've barely done any progress. So I'm just going at it every day. I'll be sharing more of like what I've been researching on language acquisition. I'll be sharing some of the content that I've been using to learn Chinese. If you're also a Chinese learner or you're learning any other language and this might help, then I'm happy to do that. But for now, that's about it. So hope this helps. Have a great day. Have a great one. Take care.